Now that we've had about 36 or so hours for the dust to kind of settle around Joe Biden's very first State of the Union address as President of the United States, we got to talk about what the hell happened with Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Bobert. I know there's already been lots of analysis on this, and I kind of waited a little bit. I wasn't even sure if I wanted to talk about it until, of course, Lauren Bobert decided to double down and defend her outburst during that State of the Union. So here is what Boebert had to say. When Biden said flag-draped coffins, I couldn't stay silent. I told him directly he did it. He put 13 in there. Our heroic servicemen and women deserve so much better. And then later on, she puts out a video and she says this. I just finished listening to a speech by Joe Biden, the weakest and worst president in American history. Now more than ever, we must reject Biden's America Last policy and put America first. He was talking about his dead son, and of course, the deaths of many other service members in the United States military. And if you're not familiar with what happened, Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene both stood up, had their disgusting, vile outbursts, because they're disgusting and vile human beings, saying that you killed these 13 service members that, of course, were killed in a suicide bomb attack in Afghanistan late last summer. And it is a tragedy that those people died. But see, Lauren Bobert and Marjorie Taylor Greene haven't said a word about the 11 U.S. service members that died in Afghanistan last year, or the 17 that died the year before, or the more than 1 dozen who died the year before that and before that and before that. Not a friggin' peep from these creeps about any of those deaths. They didn't blame any of those on Donald Trump when he was the president of the United States and people were getting killed at far greater rates in Afghanistan. No, because it was their guy. And suddenly an attack on Afghanistan by not Joe Biden is somehow Joe Biden's fault. These people, there's no redeeming qualities in these human beings. Okay? We don't even have to talk about the issue. I actually want to spend a moment just talking about how horrible and reprehensible these people are as members of the human race. This isn't a Republican thing or a Democrat thing. This is nonpartisan. We're dealing with pieces of human garbage that are serving in the United States Congress. These two individuals, and sure, there's plenty more, but none more disgusting than these two. Let's be real about that. Are absolutely the worst that humanity has to offer right now. And I think considering what's happening in the world, that's saying a lot. But I challenge you to find any more reprehensible human being living here in the United States right now than Marjorie Taylor Greene or Lauren Bobert. They have the influence. They have positions of power. And they're attacking a man who was talking about his dead son because they wanted to use it for political gain, to blame him for something that he didn't do. It doesn't get more disgusting than that. And this is one of those situations that sometimes I come across where I'm at a loss for words. I'm not at a loss for words. Let's be real about that, because I know exactly what I want to say, but I don't want my channel to get removed, and I don't want to be banned from social media. So use your own imagination there, but there's a lot of things I would like to call these individuals that I'm not, because I'm showing more restraint than they ever could hope to have. And I know a lot of people are in the same boat. That's why this was one of those situations where I didn't even know if I wanted to talk about this. I didn't know if I could get through this. I didn't know if I could calmly do a segment on these people without absolutely unleashing some of the worst and most foul language you've probably ever heard in your life. So I will leave it at that. These people, to put it as mildly as possible, are the most disgusting human beings in the United States of America right now, in my opinion. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.